Hi buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Khatep campaign for Total War Warhammer. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what we were doing. We just finished this. Been a couple of days. School just started back for the semester, so... I've had to do a lot of stuff with that over the last couple of days, but I'm trying to keep up as best I can here. Alright, gotta get the armor for the skeletons. Okay. Next order of business, we have to go up here and clean these guys out. Okay. Go ahead and get public order under control here. Okay, we do have a really nice clip of growth. Public order is still going to be a problem. I find it hard to believe that this kind of this many tier 4 units, tier 3 and tier 4 units would only have a military presence of 6, but I guess that's what it is. Yeah, they can't really do anything. About to get some more of those. Here's our bigger ticket, best siege army. I mean, this place is going down, and that's fine. We don't need... Well, can we hit this all the way up here? No, we're barely short. I think. Where is it? I can't... It's not in the yellow circle, so I don't think so. Really? That's all we get from dashing? It says plus 50% campaign movement range. Look at that. Okay, there's one dot. There's the plus 50% campaign movement range. Okay. We can hire some more stuff up here. We've got stalkers. I can't believe those take 3 turns, but they were really powerful in the one fight I've used them in. Okay, so I think I need to turn one of these armies into a super army. This guy's a much higher rank. So let's turn this into another kind of super army. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head down south to come clean this up. Now, this stuff's probably going to get burned in a couple of turns. I'm assuming because they haven't sacked this already, they're probably not going to sack it. If they do... then, I don't know, we can just move the army somewhere else, but there's nothing else for us to do up here with a core army, because we're not going to take all of this stuff, we're just going to leave that. It's just not worth our time. You know, our main goal is to get down in the desert. We just need to get rid of the enemies up here. And so we'll start moving down here, and we'll see where we go. We might try to get into this area and hit this top part up. So I'm sure they're going to go to war with us sometime soon. Hit this area up. I don't know where Marathi's main army is. But the main concern right now... Okay, we've already moved there. We cannot move this guy. I kind of want to move this guy out of our army. Although I do need to level him up. On second thought, I do need to try to get to these levels over here. I would really like one more, at least one more Tomb Guard. I could have one of these wizards sit also. This level... Which one is this? Is this Death? That's a Tomb Prince. Okay. So we can take... I wouldn't mind taking the Tomb Prince out next turn. Taking out... I think ultimately I like the Nehekara Death combo because, and I've thought about this some more. This is still pretty good against even higher armor targets because the minus 25% weapon damage is so useful, and minus 30 armor still offers quite a bit of utility, quite a bit of damage to it. Also, the passive is really good. It gives you more power recharge rate, which is great, because I'm going to have so much Winds of Magic, I'm not going to be able to use a lot of it. So that doesn't improve the maximum amount temporarily, but it's just the recharge rate. So it just basically takes your maximum amount and just fills it into your pool faster, which is nice. But I think just having Soul Blight plus Spirit Leech is just a good, affordable combo. And, you know, I can get Fate of Buna if I need a bit more, or Purple Sun. It is more expensive. It's not as good as Shadows. But after using Shadows a few times, my problem with this is Pit of Shades is, like, that's really good. This is also really good, but they're both very expensive. And the cheap stuff is just pretty bad. Like, Smoke and Mirrors, the extra move speed, I feel is pretty awful for the style of fighting. I mean, it'd be good for my Cav, but it wouldn't really be that good for much else. And Mystifying Miasma just doesn't do enough, I don't think, in terms of damage. And Enfeebling is not that great. It's okay, but it's only single target. So that lowers melee attack and defense on a single target, but the other one lowers weapon damage and armor. So that effectively lowers their defense and their attack at the same time. But it's cheaper, and it affects multiple targets. So that is... so I think that's a little bit better. Withering... I mean, the minus armor and leadership is nice. I just feel like the passive is really good on Death Magic, and it has better, like, small cast spells. And Spirit Leech is obviously really good at dealing with, especially heavily armored lords. Okay, so we'll wait till next turn to deal with that. To decide what we want to do here. How long until we can go to tier 5? I think it's a little bit. It's 10 turns. Yeah, I think we need to hire a couple more things, because... And I don't need the Sepulchral Stalkers. I don't need any more of those, because they're not going to be that great in a siege. Yeah, we're going to have to wait on replenishment for this anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's take out... Take out the Tomb Prince and the Necrotect. I would like to level them up, but there will be plenty of chances to level them up. This is like a serious hardcore siege, and both of those are pretty much dead weight in a siege. I mean, they're alright, but I'd much rather have 2 more battalions of Tomb Guard to climb up on the walls and tie them up for a while. Okay, and we can use the Necrotect, actually, to destroy some walls here. Alright. What are we learning here? Okay, we're learning this guy. Okay. I guess we get Tomb Scorpion next. Or Sepulchral Stalkers. Both of those are pretty good upgrades. I think the Stalkers are a lot better than I initially thought after using them a couple of times. And that for the Tomb Scorpion will probably be pretty good. But we'll wait on that for now. We can't hire any more Necrotechs or anything, right? Not yet. Those aren't good ones. We want the Carvers. And a part of that's because we had this special one sitting here. The support also. Damn it, the tier 3s are just so trash. But these are probably going to get burned. So maybe I should run this guy up, because I don't... All of these are going to be pretty good grabs. So I don't know if we're going to have the tier 3 guy available over here. So... Or like anything that we want to turn into a tier 3. So we can just go ahead and run him back up here, because these are probably both going to get rebelled on. And when I kill them, they're going to be tier 1, so I can just burn it and then colonize. Even though they're orange, which is kind of annoying. That looks like the best place to use this for now. This goes... It's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and recruit a lord then. So I could have him go ahead and hire these. So how many was I going to be able to get? Hand them off next turn so I can get 2. Do I really want to keep Death and Shadows? I mean, Shadows is going to be very nice for this fight because it's a siege and because I think the Vortex is going to be very strong. It is harder to micro both of them, though. But it would be nice to have a Vortex. Okay, so we can get rid of 2. The Prince and this guy, and throw in 2 more Tomb Kings. And then we should be able to walk over here and go into our replenishment stance in our territory, heal everyone else up, and then hit that next turn. And, I mean, that's going to be scary, but I think we can probably deal with it as long as they don't have an army in there. I think we can probably deal with it. And then this is not... Those armies really aren't that threatening right now. Okay, so we'll do 2 of those there, and then... I mean, do we want one of these? It's only 1 turn. That might actually be pretty decent to have a siege unit in there, because that's going to kill a lot of stuff up on the rafters. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab one of those, and then some archers, I guess. So I'm going to fill that stack all the way up and just camp it here, probably. I kind of want to take the money off for the public order, but I can't. I mean, there's going to be a rebellion here. It's got so much corruption. Yeah, I can't give up a tier 4 town. I mean, we could do one of these estate things. Is it the Citadel or the estate to get the... This. Extra growth is good. The Tomb Swarm is good. Construction time of buildings is okay. 2,000 is a reasonable price for this, probably. Hakaran Citadel, but I feel like that's such an expensive, kind of worthless building. Yeah, it's almost completely worthless. And it takes up a coveted tier 4 building slot, because I'm going to need a public order thing here too. Alright, I think we have to go with this. And then do I want... So I get 3 snakes out of that. Yeah. And do I want tomb scorpions, or do I want a shop tea? Probably a shop tea, honestly. I do like the tomb scorpions, but that does give 3 a shop tea. Okay. So that's all good. We'll make our move next turn. And then... I mean, we might as well, like, rotate over here. No. There's a hell of a lot of attrition. What? Jesus. Really? It's only 9%? I guess because it's snow? Jeez. Alright, well. We do need to go ahead and grab these snakes. Now, okay, it's 2 turns and I can grab more snakes. Okay. Go down, hand off a few things. Now he has Nehekara magic. Shadow's magic. Does he have any magic? He does not have any magic, so we'll give him the Nehekara, probably. We'll give him the Nehekara person. Okay. We'll hand all that off next turn, and then over here... What else do we want? So that's going to be several turns. The other place is 10 turns. We're getting 3,000 a turn. Here, upgrading Rockdoe Gorge. Clarda. None of those places are green yet. Or they probably never be green. Remember, we're looking for good places to get to tier 3. Temple of Cain, but we're going to have to save enough money to get those too. Okay, good. Got that. Okay. That's pretty good to go. Yeah, the Shadows guy, probably going to get rid of him and just go with the Nehekara. Or at least the Shadows. I think Shadows plus Nehekara, like I said, is the best upon further reflection. I know I kind of changed my mind on that a lot, but that's kind of where I stand right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Okay, that's going, I think. Okay, I think we're good to go. And now they have Malekith over here, who's going to start recruiting a bunch of crap. Dang it, you guys, why would you troll me, man? Like, if they just didn't siege that, I could have had this whole province. Nagaron would have been out of the game. Now they've got a foothold here. This has a pretty good garrison. Yeah, he can recruit all of the top tier crap over here again. Actually, he can't get that much. He can get executioners. Cold Wind Dread Knights. I'm pretty sure that also includes Nagaron Guard. Yeah, so he can get the best stuff. Yep. Good times. So they sieged it, couldn't win it, and then just left, just so that I couldn't siege it. Because I can't siege it when he's sieging it. Unless I want to go to war with him and knock him off of it. So, I mean, I guess I would keep it interesting. Why not? Okay, just recruit a chariot. I guess I just go with this. Go ahead and take him out of it. I mean, I don't need him anymore. Now, where did that other Empire Coast? How did I encounter them? Yeah, attrition. Okay. Okay, well, I actually have a huge high ranking. Wait. Okay, that's right. There we go. Why is this guy taking so much more attrition? Okay, whatever. Just cancel the Stalker for now. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so that's my good front line. I think two Tomb Scorpions is probably fine. So it's one up, so 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what else do I want? Maybe one of these. Now they're not taking as much attrition. I don't understand what was up with that, but okay. They're gonna go take Ashrock. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so that's almost done. Go up here and clean that up. Man, that guy's giving me jars. I guess that's fine. Could hire another one down here.
Do not order me.
I guess she was hiding over here? I don't know.
This way. Faith defense. Tomb King of Megatara. Now we go.
I don't know how. I don't think their shots arc that well. Now, I can fire them onto the rafters, though, I think, and still hit some of the people up on the rafters, so maybe that's worth. They don't have very high arcing shots. I'd rather have another Tomb Guard. Yeah, I think so. Let's go with that. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they give me a much more stable front line. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I can actually go for a Necrosphinx. I forgot about that. Okay, next turn we'll switch out and go for a Necrosphinx. We'll get rid of maybe another one of these guys and go for a Necrosphinx. Okay, and with him, let's just go ahead and hire some stuff. I do need to hire a chariot for the money. Okay, almost forgot about that. Gotta switch that back. We changed the money up there. Okay, it's fine. So I am about to get a pretty crazy Necrosphinx. Totally forgot that I had him. It's probably not worth. Tomb Scorpion, Carrion, Stalkers, Sepulchral Stalkers, I think. So our next big ticket, we have 198 jars. What do we want to do with that? Could go for Lich Priest. Hawkish Precision for his Shop D could be okay, in theory. For Necrosphinx and War Sphinxes, bonus versus large could be helpful. We could get another Neferata Scrolls of Mighty Incantations. I don't know how much magic that gives us, but let's just go with one of these for now. Okay, and let's make sure that everyone in here is like decked out. And I guess we'll probably switch out. Okay, it's not going to let us exchange in this stance. These are all such high experience, though. I don't want to... I don't know how I'm going to make room for this Necrosphinx. I guess... I mean, I could get rid of one of the magic people. Okay, I'm working towards this, but I don't have this yet. I guess I'll keep both of them and maybe trade out one of the Tomb Guard. Or I could trade out one of the Stalkers. Or another one of these. I mean, I'm not sure how useful these are going to be in sieges. It is nice to have some, like, artillery fire on the rafters, though. It's my main concern is they just don't have an arcing shot. Having two of these like leveled up for late game to snipe out like dragons and things like that can be very helpful. So I guess I'll probably get rid of one of these Stalkers, hand that off, and then go with the Necrosphinx because they're both kind of serve the anti-large role. Okay, so need to make sure we have the most pimped out stuff here for this fight. Missile resist is actually okay because he will be taking some fire. I don't expect him to be sitting in combat a lot. I could get another Skull Cap of the Moon if I want to also. Okay. What do I have in the way of weaponry here? Now that would be sweet, but I need some more resources for that. Yeah, I could get another Skull Cap of the Moon. Minus 30 armor, I mean, that's pretty legit. I guess we'll start saving up for some of these when we get all these resources. I'm going to start stockpiling. The Neferatas, or Scroll of Mighty Incantations, is... I think that's pretty legit, though. And then this... That's that cool, like... Vortex combo ability thing. Okay, now he can't really do Book of Asher or anything like that. No. Okay. Let's look at our death guy here. Okay, he has the Neferata. Having less heroes is actually pretty nice too, because then I don't have to micro them as much and keep up. Obviously, those are kind of the biggest goofs in a lot of my fights, are these like really squishy heroes just not being able to keep up. So he has Book of Asher. Okay, so I can't even use the Neferata here. Okay, so they're all already pretty much decked out. I guess I could put Neferata over here. On this guy. Okay. Still waiting on all that stuff. Check in. Alright. We're about to get this crazy fight in this episode. Oh, where's this? That might be the people that I need to beat for that book. They're just sort of circling around. They're all gonna go home, probably. So if they declare war on somebody, I have to declare war on them? Sure, whatever. I don't care. I can just get peace with them eventually. That does give me vision of all their territory, too. I did forget it would actually be a faction. Where? Are you kidding me right now? Wait, how is this guy wounded again? Who's... I don't even see a sorceress there.
A foolish suggestion.
How is he wounded again? Gosh, dude, that is so troll. And why does it say I'm taking 1,000,000? I'm so confused. With why I'm taking all of this attrition. It was like no attrition last turn, and now all of a sudden it's like a ton. Okay, so we gotta run down here. I forgot it would be an actual faction that was going to take that. I think the Norska people are up here, and they're like in hidden stance or whatever, ambush stance, and they're gonna get them next turn. That's what I think's gonna happen. I guess we'll hold on to these for now. Yeah, because I don't want to wait 3 turns. I don't think that's entirely necessary. Alright, so we do have some frontliners. We have a few flankers here. What do we want? Do we want more flankers or just more bow? Guess let's go for archers if we're going to be fighting savage orcs up here. Oh god, I just saw that. Damn it. So they're going to tear up altar. Next turn. I can't get over there in time. I mean, it's straight up going to be all savage orcs. It's going to be like a 20 stack of savages. So, are these even going to be that good against them? I mean, see if I can get peace with them. Probably not. No. Yeah. I don't think that the archers are going to be that great against them. I mean, they'll probably go down here next. May not. I'm just trying to feel like... Obviously, the snakes, if I'm going against a 20 stack, these snakes would be really, really valuable, but I just don't think I'm going to have time to hire them. Okay, I think we can do maybe the Nehekar and... Chariot. I think that will probably be a little bit better against what we're going to be facing. I mean, these guys are alright. These are sort of like early tier cav, early to mid tier. They'll do pretty well. And then like a chariot. Ooh, I think the Skaven came out and messed him up. My wife just sent me a picture of our daughter. Okay. So we'll take a little bit of attrition just to make sure we get over there quickly. Yes, I mean, you have to take that. Whenever that's available, you're just being a fool if you don't, like I did earlier in the campaign. Okay, do we just get rid of this? God, I hate getting rid of somebody who's so high-ranking, but... I mean, we can just recruit him again. Oh, it's not going to let me... Okay, so I can't do it while I'm in a foreign territory. Dang it, seriously? How long on this? Not. We're gonna definitely have a rebellion over here. I won't. 3 turns, basically. I mean, I guess we probably don't need the Necrosphinx, but that would certainly be really helpful. I mean, maybe next turn I could just go into this. Yeah, I could hire with global recruitment and then change stances probably, and then go over and take that out next turn. I think that's what we're going to have to go for. If we don't get the Necrosphinx, that's fine. I thought I could hire it over there, but I should have hired it before I moved.
Where are my slaves? I can shake and break stone. Such splendor. Sculptor.
That does level him up pretty quickly. Now, hopefully it doesn't all heal by next turn.
See, Father, I command. Strengthen our legions.
I'll put him with him, I guess, for now. Alright, who else? 8 turns.
Ignore the critics. Advance.
Yeah, that other guy gets injured all the time. Okay, I just double check. I'm just double check, make sure all of these are fine. Yeah, we're about to need a chunk more money though. Okay. Alright, should be the big fight next turn, hopefully, and then that will be it for the episode. Hopefully we get it. Episode's gonna run a little over, but yeah, I don't think this is gonna be good. Oh, he does actually want to do that. He does like that we're fighting Marathi, but... I mean, I might be able to, like, you know... whatever. Treaty... politicize my way through... you know, the Elves without having to fight them. I might be able to get enough treaties to do that. But I would really just like to just fight them. I really just, you know, want to have some more fun. Want to fight them in the campaign. I could probably wheedle my way through off of elf treaties, but... yeah, they're going to take this. It's going to be annoying, but... not all we can do. I'm going to burn it. No, they're going to take it. Oh, there's 2 of them, huh? Is that that says 40? That's a little more interesting. That's 36 units. We don't have lightning strike. I think I'm going to have to come up here and deal with this. I might be able to be 36 with just this army, honestly. If I hand off like all of the big stuff and then work my way back down to here. Because these guys are going to come at me pretty soon. Savage orcs are pretty real. I mean, you gotta respect them. 36, especially on legendary, with the legendary stats. I mean, the Ashapti, like this army, should carve them up, but this army is a little more suspect. Like, I feel like they can probably carve through the Nehekara warriors and all that stuff. Like, these guys could take a 20 stack of them, most likely, but 36 is pushing it. These guys could do it, though, so maybe I'll rotate them up to deal with this. And then I rotate these guys back down to deal with this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and get this fight. We'll do all that stuff next episode. Where are these guys going? Okay, so these guys got a little bit. It's going to be 25 on 20. And it's going to be tough. He has a full suite of Dread Bulwark. 5 Nagaron, and he's going to have more powerful projectiles. For real. Okay, so it's not going to let me hire the Necrosphinx. I have to be in my own territory. Man, I could wait one more turn, pop over here, hire it, and pop back, but then they're going to have a bunch of stuff. I just don't think we can handle that. How are we looking on the wall situation? Doesn't say there are any breaches right now. Of course. 72% chance. Not happening. I don't think there are any breaches now, so we're just going to have to go straight through. I think we can still do it. I mean, if we don't, whatever. We can recover. Let's do it. So there might still be some breaches here. So yeah, I guess I thought that there might still be like a couple of breaches, but it looks like you have to breach walls the turn that you attack. Because apparently they fix all of those walls in one turn. I probably had like I'd have to go back and look at the stat, but I probably had less than a 5% chance of critical failure. But it happens. Nope, no breaches. Just slightly weakened walls, but it's not going to matter. I can put these around on the other side to try to get them to tear through. Actually, I could put these over here too. Spread all of these out. I don't have the Nehekara magic, which sucks. Like, I don't have the defense, the physical defense, which I think obviously would be a really nice boon here. I always like to put this like at an angle, so that way if they don't have people right here, then they won't be able to shoot this. I mean, I could even put it like right here. So it forces them to like have people probably here, and I can still shoot at everything I want to shoot at. So just don't make it easy. Make them man everything on these walls to spread themselves thin. Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Jesus. We're weak to fire, too. That's actually really bad. Let's spread out here. Oh, God. Oh, the door is broken. Okay. Nice. So it did actually... Or did the hurricane thing just break the door? Or was the door already broken? Because of the wall breach, and I just didn't see it. Send a couple of people up here, actually, just to... Nice. Yeah, it's barely hurting him at all. Oh, that's Nagaron, though. Dang. No, I'm about to lose that Higher Titan. Get in here, kill these things. They're probably gonna lose him. That's been a good run, little buddy. Alright, can I run him out, maybe? I mean, they're focus firing him real hard. Boys, let's go. What are we doing? We just sitting here watching? Like, I really wish they would change it to where your units would just automatically attack something that's attacking them. Unless there are other orders. Where are these things? Like right here?
Legions, forward!
Bros, are y'all getting wiped out by archers for real, though? I lost that one unit, and then it's like, okay, we're good. Done. I mean, it's fine. I wanted to get rid of a Stalker anyways, a Sepulchral Stalker, to make room for the Necrosphinx, so I guess it's not the end of the world. We lost into Shop D, too, which is, you know, whatever. We can hire a couple more units here and be alright. We had some room to get one of the, we get a Necrosphinx, and we can get one of the snake flankers. The Cav Snake. Necropolis Knights.
Praise be to Osiris. And you too, Fonekara.
Nice. Got the 4th book of Nagash. Interesting. Okay. Nice. What did I win? Oh, okay. Minus 60% penalty due to corruption. That's actually pretty sweet. You get some jars, 90% due to attrition, or corruption. That's actually pretty awesome. We already have carved obsidian, so that's not a huge deal. Almost got some more Necropolis Knights. Man, we got really lucky up there with the main place, because we got those tier 4 buildings like immediately and free of charge. Whereas with some of these other places, we're having to, you know, level up to get them. Yeah, the fact that I think we at least got the Ashopti place. I don't know if we had scorpions up there or not, but pretty good. We got our Book of Nagash. So it means here, the corruption. Yeah, that's awesome for public order here. You're just about in trouble with that. Okay, so here... So we're going to need a lot of money to upgrade all this stuff. I think we'll figure all this out next episode, because we are a little over, and I do have some other stuff that I need to do. But I definitely want this Neru's protection thing going on, because I really could have used it that fight. And then we did lose a couple units there, which, you know, kind of sucks, but we could bring in our Necrosphinx now. And we might hold on to these other regiments over now, just in case we get into trouble. We can hire them. We can go ahead and bring in the Necrosphinx, and then we can hire probably. Oh, we can't get Necropolis Knights here because we have to have the building. We could just get some more Tomb Guard if we wanted to. I think we need a couple more heavy hitters. The Necrosphinx will help. Ushapti would be nice, but we can't hire those yet. We'll figure it out next time, though. So, good fight. We are going to have some more good fights coming up soon. Also, we got to take the rest of this province. Dang it. Now the Skaven have one of these territories, which is really annoying. So this is the other book group here, and this is a pretty good book, I think. What is this? Yeah, I think that's them. So that would give me 15 more, or 10 more Tomb Guard. Pilgrims of my Myriad, or whatever. Jean de Bain. Now, I don't think they ever land, though.
Do you know who I am?
So, I'm not sure if we can beat them on sea. We'll see. I don't want to risk losing my entire army to get trolled by auto-resolve. So, we'll see how it goes. But, obviously, we're going to have to fight some crazy stuff up here, which will be nice. Like I said, my move might be to run up here with these guys and just 20 on 40 them, and then have these guys rotate down and deal with this for a little bit. Malekith is going to form up a strong army over here and try to make a comeback, I assume. But we'll figure all that out next time. So thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.